This is my spare time hobbies build. Capra trans, dig, TRX4 axles, 2300 or 2200 kV axe, and it has a eco power servo in it. The servos. Back when I first got those eco power servos, I thought they were the greatest thing ever. But after getting some good servos, those eco power servos aren't much good. But it still gets the job done, even though it is on its last leg. But this is actually the first time I've built this truck a long time ago, but today's actually the first time I've ever taken it out anywhere. I've messed around with it at the house for a long time, but I built it, then got my Ecto, and then got the G-Speed V3, and then got the G-Speed V1C1 hard body. So this guy's kind of been at the back of the crawler pack. Oh, and then I got that bomber from Exocade. So a lot of stuff's come through since I've got it, and I just haven't done a whole lot with it. But I gotta tell you, I'm actually pretty impressed with it. I figured after driving those G-Speeds, I wouldn't care for anything else. But I gotta give it to this Spare Time Hobbies chassis. It's well done. Now, I really like that creep body. The first time I painted it, it was a disaster. The paint fell off of it and it was chipped all to pieces. So I spent a lot of time cleaning it up, and then I repainted it. See if the dig will pull it back up on there. try to use dig to get the front to hook, and then you can release the rear sometimes. Get it to pull on down. Guess we'll do a 180 and go back the way we came, I guess, huh? Let's see if we can get up this little line here. Probably come in at it a little bit wrong. I'm probably gonna get the front of it, yeah. Of course, this servo doesn't have the power. Let's see if it'll get this little line up through here. Maybe one of these days I'll be good enough on YouTube I can hire me a cameraman, because I'm terrible. Let's lock the rear and see if it'll pull the front around. Yeah. Nope. We'll back up. Come on, I know you can get up through here. Come on now. Maybe I'll stick a little bit more this way. Just let the... No. Crazy it'll go that way, but not the other way, huh? And if you don't watch Exo Caged RC on YouTube, you're really missing out. Joe Collins is the guy who does it. He's helped me tremendously over the last year or two. If he offers something that I need, or has something I need, I'm gonna buy it from him. I ask him almost every time for a link for something that I need, or ask him directly if he's got it. Like, he sells Vidavon parts, endless array of stuff. He's got affiliate links for dang near everything. He's a heck of a dude. He's actually one of the reasons why I got this Spare Time Hobbies chassis built and the creep body. I just ordered a Crawlmaster Mini ESC from Home Hobbies. If it weren't for him, I probably wouldn't have ordered that, because most everything else I've got has a a revolver and a Micro X that works fine. But I want that Crawlmaster Mini silent and works fine, and I know that because of him. You know, there are a lot of guys who offer those silent ESCs, but those are just, from what I can tell, are just helicopter or drone ESCs with changed firmware, AM32 firmware. What Holmes offers is totally different than that. As far as I've been able to figure out and been told, and so it's not what you get from a guy making them in his, making him by himself. It isn't the same as what John has to offer. And I am glad to see Castle finally made the Micro X2, which is 4S capable. I'm so glad to see that. It's almost getting hard to run a lot of my trucks because if it's not 4S capable, I almost don't even want to mess with it anymore. Like this axe in this Spare Time Hobbies, is only 3S lightweight. I wish they had the axe in 4S. Even if they didn't offer them in the 33 or 3500 kV anymore. The 2000 or 2200 lower kV with more voltage is what I prefer myself, but we'll see. I think direct power servos and 4S is going to be the new thing in the crawler world. This summer and this coming year, I think that's what it's going to be. Especially for the guys who, don't mind to build stuff or solder stuff or, stuff like that. That's not just plug in and go. Another thing I'd really like to see is Traxxas do something with a TRX4. That's a great platform. It's dang near indestructible, except for the electronics, of course, but that's about any of them. But it's ancient. They need to come up with something new. Traxxas doesn't even, of course I don't care about the 24 scale, but Traxxas doesn't even offer a 24 scale, and RC 4-wheel drive does. I mean, that's crazy. That's something I'd like to see new this year, is Traxxas reinvent the TRX4 platform. Of course, I think a lot of guys would like to see that. I think we'll call this Hook It. See if we can hook it without dying. Nope. Well, maybe. Close enough. I hadn't originally planned on even taking this truck to Beat the Creek this year, but I think now I almost don't even have to have a choice. I've got to take it. It just does so good. Like I said, I'm really impressed with it. Of course, it's also the only truck I've got that has dig too, so. Be neat to see it get this little gap. Got it. And the first time I tried these Hyrax tires, the rocks were kind of wet, and I wasn't too impressed with them. But on this dry creek rock, they seem to grab really good. Maybe even better than my crawlers or flat irons. I need to invest in some J Concepts tires. My son had well, he still has a red cat, but it had the Gen 7 Super Swampers on it. And you know, those tires, they're awesome for a red cat RTR tires. I mean, they were awesome. Our belly draggers, they always have a little bit of trouble on this line right here of this tree. But this guy walked right up that. Of course, the video never gives it justice of just how steep a lot of this stuff is. Whoa, Nelly. Slow down. I think right now I'm at like 16 subscribers or 18 subscribers. I'd like to get like 1,000 by the end of the year. Of course, I've got a long way to go in terms of learning YouTube and how to make a video and, you know, all of this stuff, and it takes time, but hopefully I'll get there. And the subscribers I do have, I appreciate it. It means a lot.